Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to who you are listening to on these sites like YouTube and Twitter, TikTok. Please pay attention because they can resemble you and be telling you false information. Now, if somebody can sit there and prove it to you or tell you to go research it, those are the ones that you should be listening to. Not the ones that say, well, I took a DNA test and it says, how is that proof? Soon as they brought that test out and told y'all to start go taking it, y'all went and did it like it was a new toy and didn't even know what the heck you were doing. Just like when they brought that COVID mess out. Y'all went and said, oh, this is going to keep us alive. How many people dropped from that daggone shot? Huh? Oh my good. And there was many of them who didn't have the COVID. Why aren't they here anymore? Are y'all serious? Soon as something new come out, you want to jump right on it instead of waiting for years to see what really goes on. I was sitting up there waiting. I said, let me see what's going to happen to these people. And that's exactly what I did when they said about that DNA test. And I wanted to see some proof of what people said. And I looked at some of them tests and said, yeah, right. So you're going to sit up here and believe a man-made mess and not your own people. That shows me that you're not for the people. You're still hooked on colonization. You thought I was going to say phonics, didn't you? No, you're hooked on colonization. Your mind is so twisted that you believe those stories of what happened that they told y'all. When I used to listen to history, I see a red flag. Something don't sound right. And I'm talking about during school years. I didn't do good in history because the stuff didn't make sense to me. And it's not that I didn't understand it. It just wasn't proof. And when I started doing research back in the early 80s and I started seeing the truth, I was like, look at this mess that they was teaching us. And y'all still believing we came over here on some boats across an ocean that is very dangerous. And because a DNA test gonna tell you red flag, red flag. You didn't even read the fine print, but you standing 10 toes down on it. That means you're not for our people. And then you end up associating yourself with alcoholism people and then trying to sound like them or whatever. Oh, please. People, red flags, because your enemy is right there showing you stuff, teaching you stuff that is not true. Watch your enemies. We are under attack. Those people are coming over here portraying that are us because they know reparations is on the table. Some of our people are, I don't know, is it an op? What do y'all call them now? Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know what they're being called now, but it's like they're out watching us, telling us that we came from Africa, we're African American, we're black. I'm thinking everybody who is not putting that down, you are an immigrant. If you want to keep calling us African American and keep calling us black, when that is not our heritage, that is not our true heritage, that is not our true identity, you have to be our enemy. You are our enemy. We have found proof. We are showing proof on sites. We're telling you to research. Research it yourself so you can know the truth. But you still standing 10 toes down on the fake information? You are our enemy. You are trying to take us down, and we're going to fight. We do not want to be called African American. I never stood 10 toes down on that. We sure don't want to be called black, because all of a sudden, all these other people from other nations want to be called black. But when you ask them, they say, no, we're not black. We're African, or we're Nigerian, or we're Dominican, or we're Haitian, or whatever. But they are around here acting like they're us. They came here, seeing the way we move, how we dress, how we look, how we eat, how we perform, and they playing in our face like they're us. They're making us look bad. I was always wondering, like, why is my people changing? It just, what is wrong with my people? It just may not have been my people. Okay. But some of our people are following along with them and not their own people. I'm living witness. I'm seeing somebody in my family wanting to be something that they're not. Believing that DNA test. And it's just not one. It's a few. The other one I already knew was off her rocker long time ago. So when her father said, I don't have any African children, my grandfather said, I don't have any African children. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to tell the truth. Okay? I'm not playing these enemy games. You can't stand with your people and you standing with other people that ain't got nothing to do with you. You up here on somebody else's ancestors and not your own. That's an enemy. Watch out for these people. They said that they did the work and they said they found an African what? Where? How? You can't even prove it. Y'all ooh. A lot of us have to watch out for these enemies, even if they're in your own family, and which is a shame. You want to stand 10 toes down on people that you don't know, that don't give a hoot about who you are or who your ancestors are, when they know you're not them. Watch these people online, because they sitting up here, they have some sunglasses on and talking about let's vote Republican. Take them glasses off so we can see what you really look like. Because I think this dude is an African trying to talk down on Africans just so we can be on his side. So it can seem like he is us. So you can change your mind. It happened before Trump came into office. They was on these lines talking about we voting for Trump. Those are Africans saying that. That's not our people. If they're not Africans, they from in the Caribbean someday gonna wear. Watch your enemies. And what did we do? We turned out that 92% and 80%. We didn't fall for that. And we're not falling for it now. Now, if we see some Republicans coming over here trying to act like they Democrats, we're not voting for them. So we have to keep our eyes open. Watch your enemies. Because Republicans have been doing that trick for decades. Acting like they Democrat, Trump, but they really a Republican. Because everybody always want to throw that in your face. Well, he used to be Democrat. No, he wasn't. My grandmother said, watch him. She passed away in 2005. My eldest grandmother. He is a con. He is a crook. My grandma told me about Trump. Even before I knew about who Trump was, I was like, who is Trump? She said, just remember that name. Him and his father is no good. She actually said his family, but I don't know about the whole family. And look what happened. Thank you, Grandma. Because soon as I see him run, I knew not to vote for him. I listened to Grandma. I listened to my people. Grandma told me exactly what Indian tribe she came from, farm that she was born on, had land, and found out my other sides of the families had land too. You can't come over here from Acapulco and get all of that. Not back then you couldn't. That would have been a fight. So really, y'all need to wake up and watch your enemies. I'm going to keep telling y'all, watch your enemies. Have you been paying attention? If not, you better start paying attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to people. Watch how they move. Are they moving like us? Do you remember when you were younger and you watched your family? You remember how your family moved. Are these people these days moving the same way? We don't change our stripes. We don't change our spots. We are always the same people. It doesn't matter which generation. We take on what the generations before have done. Pay attention. Because these people came here to destroy us. You hear how they say we don't have no culture? Because they are stealing our culture, trying to claim it's theirs. Watch your enemies. And it's a shame that you have to watch even a few of your family members. What y'all call them, ops or bots? I don't know what y'all call them. See, I'm older. See, lingo does change. I do say for myself. Whatever it is, I believe they are being paid. And if they're not and they doing this for free, the mental is strange. That's why I say some of our people need to hang it up. You younger folk. And you know what? I'm kind of seeing some of these older folk too. I'm seeing like they're around my age range. And I'm like, what? Your families call themselves African American? You're around my, in the 60s. You're in your 60s. And you saying that your family was calling themselves, your elders was calling themselves African American and black. You a lie. You are a lie. Stop it. You must be a foreigner. I seen that online today. Got up this morning and read that mess. That's what made me come do this video. Because I've been watching. And I'm watching these people lurking like snakes. Be aware of your surroundings. You all better pay attention. Because they trying to take us down. We're stronger than this. Let's do it. All right, see y'all.